team, happy Tuesday. I just want to do a quick little video to everybody and say hi and see how everything is going. It's been a while since we've done a group chat, and I wanted to start out. I've had some of you that got on to our last live Facebook chat that we had last night, and this is our second one, and we plan to have them every couple weeks, and it went really, really well. They were a lot of fun. We had last night, there were 3 superstar directors on there. So it's a great resource if you can get on there, because you have access for about an hour to ask any question you want. And I get on there and I'm learning tons from others, and we're all learning from each other. So as soon as I have the next one, I will post the information on the group page. It's nice because you can sit on your phone and be on the Facebook chat, so you don't have to worry about with kids and that kind of thing if it's a conference call. So I hope you can make it to the next one. You can actually still get on and scroll through all the comments to see of all the items that were shared and different ideas. So let me know if you need help accessing that event from last night. And last night we got talking about recruiting packets, and I had a couple people private message me asking me about what's in the recruit packets because they want to start doing them. I did post a video from a fellow director, Krista, and that's actually where I got the idea from. And so, I've posted it and shared it, but I thought, well, maybe I'll go ahead and share pretty much the same thing to show what we've done, because it's been going really well. We did an event this last weekend, and using these packets were really nice. I had a couple people that came up to me that were really interested in joining. It was nice handing them a nice packet. Once it was someone that I knew was truly interested in the possibility of joining. So at my event, and now also at home, I have these ready so I can mail them out or hand them out. I made some recruit packets, and I just got the little 6x9 envelopes, with my label that has my information and the little thing that says, join for $99. And so I'm trying to keep, some on hand at all times, so that way when I do have a lead, I can have the packet ready. And like I said, for events, it was really nice. When the opportunity came up, I said, hold on, I have something for you. And the 2 that I spoke to were really impressed that, they felt like they were getting a little gift when I hand them the little packet. And then that way they can contact me for further information, because with the booth it was kind of busy, and to really get a good conversation. So hopefully we'll meet up for coffee and go further. But basically, they're really simple. This was actually shared by Melissa on the page. She is in our Director in 20 program. There's a couple others, Erin and Jennifer, that are also in the program. And this came up, and she actually created it and was great to share it with myself and then the rest of the team. So it is on the group page. But basically, we just created a little brochure, just kind of like a own little personalized brochure. But my favorite thing about it is when you're trying to get potential new team members, is you want it to be personal. You want them to know you and why you join. And having a story is very important. If you do not have a story on your personal website, I recommend getting a story. I've heard people talk about getting recruits from someone that they've kind of gone through the websites, and someone didn't have a story, and they did and liked their story and joined because of their story. So it is very important. Work on your story. I would love to read your stories. Feel free to post it on the group page. It might encourage others to figure out what their story is. But basically, on the little brochure, it has my picture, so of course it makes it more personal. Plus, they can remember, maybe they saw me at the event, but this kind of reminds them, of me and my story, why I started with Scentsy, kind of what I've achieved with Scentsy, my future goals with Scentsy, which will hopefully make them realize, she's the real deal. This is someone I'd like to be a part of her team on. Inside of the brochure is just a kind of a Q&A on, questions. So you want to sell Scentsy, this is all the information. It has what's in the starter kit as of, last week when Melissa put it together. So we'll definitely have to keep that up to date, as sometimes it does change, and it does note on here subject to change. And then on the back it has, reasons to join, and then the compensation chart. So again, Melissa has posted this on the page. It's very easy. It's just a Word document. You would just need to go in and change to your story. And then inside there's a few parts where it would have your information. So I definitely recommend updating this and having them on hand. They're really inexpensive. I actually print them in black and white. For my packets, I did them in color because I just keep 5 to 10 on hand, so I want those to be really nice. But for these that I keep on hand, I actually attached it at my last event inside every product brochure because I don't have the time to talk to every person about joining. You're busy, you don't want to be pushy, you don't know what their intent is, but I feel like I've planted a seed because everyone's going to grab a flyer. I also stuck it inside, I don't have one on me, the showcase brochure. So if someone took a product sheet or showcase brochure, my story join little item is right there. So that's kind of a no-brainer there. So now when I do bagging my orders for customers, it's really simple to throw this into every order. The product sheets are super inexpensive, like $9, and I think you get like 150 of these. These go forever for me. So I now just going to throw them in every bag. I'm planting the seed every time I hand out an order for a customer or I'm at an event, or keep them in your purse and hand out. So inside my packet, which is what I was talking about, I get sidetracked. I stick one of these, which is a product sheet with, for inside there, I don't staple it, but this at the event, I had it all stapled so it was all together. But inside the packet, I just included the brochure, my product sheet. I put the current scent of the month flyer in there. Again, I'm only keeping a few on hand, so it's okay, because then that way, when I'm making new ones, if there's a new month, but it's always great to have a scent sample so they can smell and really get an idea. So I stick one of those in there. And then I do put Scentsy's Host Join brochure because it is really nice. It's got a lot more information. And so those are also in your Scentsy family store. So I put that in there. And then, of course, a business card. So I just stick all that. Oh, and then I also put inside my packet, I made little magnets. If you have them, they're just the little mini testers with a label. I just happen to have so many on hand. I'm actually trying to kind of get rid of them. So I had a couple at my event in my pocket, and if I would meet someone that seemed like it might be a potential customer, I would throw one into their bag, to hand out. So it's just kind of another little thing that's got a magnet they can stick on the fridge, and hopefully they'll contact you to order. You can have it talk about joining. Mine just has, my name, my website. If you want more information on where to order these, just let me know, and I can get that information to you if you have tons of testers, or you can order. They have magnets on the Scentsy family store. You can make your own, or you don't have to put a gift inside. It was just something I had done because I have thousands literally of these mini testers. So why not, use them to be unique to hand those out. So if you don't have recruit packets, I recommend that you have them. Keep one in your car, keep one in your purse, because you never know where the opportunity is going to come that someone's going to ask you a question and you can say, oh, I have something for you. I feel like the pressure's off a little bit. You're giving them something to look over, and then, you can contact them later, give them time to look over the information. So that's what I wanted to talk about, because I've had a few questions since our thing last night. So that's that information there. Scentsy Film Reunion, the registration is open still, and early bird registration actually up until the 9th, that's tomorrow. So you have until tomorrow to save a little bit for registration. So if you're planning on going, please do that. I guarantee you will not be disappointed in going. It's going to be a lot of fun. If you're already going, you can pre-order your lunches. I went ahead, I kind of thought about it and pondered it back and forth and decided to order my lunches just to not have to deal with crowds. I will have my food ready. When I did it in Vegas convention, it actually was really nice to just walk up, grab it. It was a nice sandwich and cookie and all that, and takes the pressure off. So let me know if you have any questions on that. But if you're going already and you want to do the lunch, I'd love for all of us to sit together and hang out as a team at lunch and talk, and also sit together at convention. I don't know how seating is working this year. Usually they seat you by your superstar director. I'm not sure, but usually we've all been pretty much together. So we'll get together on that as it gets closer. They're also doing another 5K run this year. Registration for that opens up on the 10th of this month. So if you're thinking about doing it, I didn't go last year. I slept in. I know I'm bad. But I heard it was a lot of fun, and you get a t-shirt and all that. So if you're into the fitness, and even if you're not fit, and I've heard it's a lot of fun to do. So you can register for that. Wanted to do a little shout out to the top 5. I know we're only 1 week into the month, but we already have, some great sales already this month. So I thought I'd just give a little recognition to top 5. For sales, number 5 is Leslie Garcia, who also just certified, so congrats to that. Number 4 is Amber Hall Holmes. Number 3 is Mary Dominguez. Number 2 is Melanie Billups. And number 1 is myself. I have a challenge with my team Baby Got Wax. There's a director challenge, so I'm still challenging you all. I'm giving away a Grace Adele purse to my team if they can beat my sales this month. So come on, I'm always fighting. I want someone to beat me. We also have 2 new team members that have been added to the team. Jana Petersdorf has recruited Kimberly Stillions. That's for Team Once Upon a Warmer. And I have recruited Elizabeth Hall. So welcome to you, Kimberly and Elizabeth, to the team. Glad to have you and looking forward to having you on the team. Don't forget there's a group challenge, so it doesn't matter who you are under, who your director is. I posted on the group page. We're doing a recruiting challenge. I am giving prizes away for every recruit that you get out of the country. So Australia, Mexico, Canada. Now I've, of course, drawn a blank on the other ones, but the post is on there. If you can get a recruit in April, for Andrea and Josephine, you're in Australia. I'm counting US and Australia for you, so you kind of have a double chance there. If you can get a recruit, there are 4 or 5 prizes and you get to pick the prize. So I'll have you find my post on the group page, and good luck to you all. We still have, most of the month yet to do that. Get your recruit packets ready, and maybe you can send some to someone. If you need information, because remember, the information on here is US as far as the price. I have information if you need Australia's prices or Mexico or Canada. So we want to make sure when we're recruiting out of the country, we update, because it's not always the same, $99. It's, $119 in Canada, and I think $139 in Australia. So just be careful on that if you are recruiting in other countries to get the right information. Wanted to do an update on Roosevelt, the buddy, our cause buddy for this catalog season. He's been on back order. On April 10th, they're expecting the delivery that should get them all up to date through orders that were submitted through, I think it was the 4th. So if you've placed an order, it should ship sometime this week. So hopefully, I'm trying to see when Easter is. I'm hoping that we should be good for Easter. A friend of mine is at boot camp, and she posted that 55,000 of those buddies were sold in the first month. So that's awesome. If you sold any of those buddies, you're part of the reason why there's an issue on them being on back order. So that's great. Also, right now, Bring Back My Bar is open for voting. I love the way they're doing it this year. They are having it where you vote on your website. So the cool thing about it is when you're posting it to your customers on Facebook and email, they have to go to your personal website to vote, which now they're getting used to going to your website and being on your website and there to hopefully place orders. So go to your personal website, click on your favorites, and if you're not sure, kind of read through and see, or ask on the group page if there's one that someone's really hoping for to come back, and maybe you can help vote for it. And then you can post the link, and it'll go right to your Facebook, and then they can see that you voted, and they can click on that link, and then it'll take them right to your website. So I think that's really cool to get more traffic to your website, which could end up in more orders for you. I think that's all I have that I wanted to chat with you about today. I hope everyone's having a great April. I hope you all have an amazing Easter. And I hope to see as many of you in St. Louis as possible. It's going to be so much fun. I can't wait to see Train and everyone at corporate office and all the fun and all the things we're going to learn. So have a great day, and I'll talk to you all soon. Bye-bye.